Fighters of the 1st Corps of the National Guard of Ukraine, Azov, revealed details of the military actions in the Pokrovsk direction. Azov stated that in 24 hours they managed to reduce the number of occupiers in the zone of responsibility by 151, and more than 70 more were added to the list of wounded. This was reported in the Telegram channel 1st Corps of NSU, Azov. Ukrainian defenders were able to replenish the exchange fund by 8 people. The implementation of the plan to eliminate the enemy in the Pokrovsk direction continues. The enemy is suffering significant losses, and military operations continue, the Corps stated. The situation in the Pokrovsk direction remains difficult. The enemy has amassed forces numbering more than 110,000 soldiers. Sabotage groups have penetrated into 4 settlements: Kucherov Yar, Rubezhnoye, Vesyoloye, Rubezhnoye and Volnoye. Let us recall that media reported on the transfer of Azov to the Pokrovsk direction on August the 12th. The National Guard took measures to block the enemy forces. The Russian army failed to implement its plans for a breakthrough. Several days ago, the 1st Corps of the National Guard of Ukraine, Azov, occupied a certain line of defense in the Pokrovsk direction. As noted in the statement, the situation in this area remains complex and dynamic. But the enemy, trying to move forward, suffers significant losses in manpower and equipment. The Corps Command reported that measures to block enemy forces in the designated area have already been developed and implemented. These actions are aimed at disrupting further attacks and stabilizing the situation on the front line. According to Azov, the results of the events will be made public later. But it is already clear that the occupiers' plan to break through the Ukrainian defense in the Pokrovsk direction was not realized. The ISW analysis notes that the coming days could become critically important for the situation near Pokrovsk, since Russian sabotage and reconnaissance groups have become more active in the Dobropolye area, and Putin's troops have managed to advance in the southeastern direction from this settlement. Also, the attempt of Russian sabotage groups to break through to the Pokrovsk area ended in complete failure for the occupiers. The Ukrainian Armed Forces promptly detected their approach and dealt a crushing blow, destroying about 80% of the assault group, and the remaining enemies continue to be eliminated on the approaches to the city.
Russia's Belgorod region has once again been attacked by Ukrainian drones. The governor of the region, Vyacheslav Gladkov, announced this on his Telegram channel. The governor said that an administrative building was hit and that a car was set on fire as a result of the drone strike. The footage released by Gladkov shows a suicide drone hitting a car and burning it. 3 people were injured as a result of the drone attack. Several cultural institutions in the city of Belgorod, including a shopping center, have suspended their activities.
Слава богу, что никто не пострадал. Сейчас беспилотник ударил по зданию правительства. Небольшие разрушения, но все поправимо. Поэтому, уважаемые друзья, осторожно и внимательно прислушивайтесь к сигналам опасности. Подписывайтесь на канал, который позволяет получить информацию и спасти свои жизни. Всем доброго дня, здоровья и добра.
Ukrainian aviation has struck the command post of the occupying Russian army in the city of Soledar, located in the occupied Donetsk region. The strike was carried out by a fighter jet belonging to the Air Force using a Western-made aerial bomb. As a result, the command post, along with the occupying forces inside, was blown up and destroyed. Only a small number of Russian soldiers who were not inside the building survived. It should be noted that Ukrainian aviation has increased its strikes on the positions of the Russian army in occupied territories, as well as in border regions of Russia. These strikes, carried out with Western-made aerial bombs, have resulted in the destruction of a significant number of Russian occupying forces and military equipment. Fighters of the 210th Separate Assault Battalion of the Armed Forces of Ukraine have neutralized a Russian sabotage and reconnaissance group that attempted to enter one of the settlements in the Zaporizhzhia region. Some of the occupiers, who were moving in small groups and trying to take positions in residential buildings, were destroyed using kamikaze drones. Ukrainian fighters later threw hand grenades into basements where the occupiers might have been hiding and fully took control of the area.